today we are heading to Salem. So this video's gonna be all about Salem. We're actually driving Massachusetts, thank you. We're driving from Boston to Salem and gonna show you the whole day. As always, restaurant reviews are gonna be different videos, and also we have some filming locations we're gonna do. That's gonna be a different video, but everything else we're gonna fit into this Salem trip. Let's go check it out. Now we are walking from our hotel to get a rental car. We're gonna drive up to Salem. What is it, like 13-ish miles? So I mean, give or take Boston traffic, you could get there in 30 minutes, you could get there in over an hour. So we're leaving early enough, it only shows about 35 minutes. But when you were looking up your ancestry stuff,
yeah, my uncle's done a lot of ancestry for my family, and I've done some too, but I have someone who lived in Salem during the witch trials. Ooh. It's my 8th great-grandmother.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. I don't know, you looked up where she's buried?
Yeah, she's not buried in Salem. It's kind of outside.
On the outskirts.
So
we'll see though. I mean, if we have extra time,
yeah, we'll
be
see.
Something we'll just see.
It
but
just is an interesting connection. She was not one of the women that was listed as an accused witch. So
that's good. Whew.
Just because she wasn't accused.
That's right. She's a witch. How do you know? Because she looks like one. Name that movie.
Oh, I was going to say it.
Name it.
Monty Python.
So we're just a stone's throw from Salem. We're over here at Castle Rock Park. A good friend of ours told us about Castle Rock, so we wanted to make a pit stop here and show you it. It looks beautiful. This overlooks the water. Yeah, this is pretty and peaceful. Look at this massive house right here on the water. Going down to the ocean. Down here by the water. This is beautiful. Walking on these rocks. Just entered Salem. Head toward downtown Salem. We parked in like just a little, there's like public parking. City of Salem. So we just ate at Red Sandwich Shop. That's a separate video. We're gonna go do some sightseeing here in Salem. When that wind blows, it is cold down here, but we're gonna go to Front Street Coffee House and get some coffee. Here we are on Front Street and Central Street, and Front Street Coffee House will be on up here. Front Street Coffee House entrance closing at 3. That's what the coffee shop looks like. They do have some sandwiches in here, salads, smoothies, juices, breakfast, coffees, teas, specials. We are going to head toward the Bearing Point, which is also a very old cemetery. It's kind of over by Red's where we ate lunch at. There's some old graves there, I think some associated with the witch trials. So here's Charter Street. I believe we will need to cross over right here. We're wondering if the yellow painted on the sidewalk is like a walking tour, because it's all kind of in the downtown area, and it's leading up to the cemetery here that we're going to. Here it is. Welcome to Charter Street Cemetery. Keep walking this way. It's right over this way because they have the Witch Trial Memorial. Salem Witch Trials Memorial.
¿Sí está abierto?
Andar en la casa de Lucas.
1692. So they have all of these little memorial spots all around here. You can learn more about this guy and why it says pressed to death. Charter Street Cemetery.
No, I was glad when you were like, let's just wait until
Because inherent in that, I was like, that's an opinion.
yes.
And let's just
All right, next we're gonna head back toward downtown. Salem 5-cent Savings Bank. We're walking to a couple places over here. We're on Essex Street. Across the street here we do have, we're on the corner of Washington Street and Essex Street. And across the street, Bewitched, little like sculpture. The Bewitched statue. There we have it. Here is a comic store. You know we gotta stop in there. Beetlejuice. Toys. We also have this Wicked Good Books we're gonna stop in. Just as a side note, there are no public restrooms like hardly anywhere. And also trash cans. They're scarce. We're getting ready to head to the Salem Witch House, which is one of the few remaining houses directly tied to the witch trials because one of the judges actually lived there. If you go to the website, you can read about it, but you have to buy tickets online and you have to buy them day of. They go on sale at 8 o'clock in the morning. You go in and select your time. I think there's 15 slots per like every 30 minutes. They'll send you your tickets via email and then you can show them at the door. I don't know if we can film it or not, but I'll at least show you as much as we can. Here's the witch house. If you walk past the witch house, we have the first church in Salem. Look at that. 1629. Next to the witch house. Built for Mary Lindell, 1755. So we've got about 20-ish minutes. It does say they are sold out, so I'm glad we got tickets. Witch house. Look at this roof line. It says no flash photography, no video, so I won't be able to film this one. So it's about 10 minutes before our tour. We're gonna stand out here and see if we can get in soon. So we just finished the witch house. It's a self-guided tour. They do allow photos, just no flash photos. I mean, it was like $12, I think, a person. It's worth it to go in and see. It's so old. There's not a whole lot left for us to do in Salem. We're gonna walk down here again, and then we're gonna eat at a place which will be a separate video, but we're just gonna do another walking tour, and I will drive by the Seven Gables house, which is famous, but there's not a whole lot left. Here we have a map of downtown Salem. They've got the Flying Monkey Shop, World of Wizardry, and the Flying Monkey Shop. This is a nice street though. Lots of stuff on it. Here we have the Peabody Essex Museum. Got some Sanderson sister quotes here. Got the giant Harry Potter Funko. And then right here we have this old Main Street pub. Walking down this way, look at this. Look at the Salem Witch Museum over here in the distance. The first settler of Salem. We're gonna turn down this road here. Head toward the water where it's cold. Nice little area with some shops. We just got done eating at Finn's. We're gonna head back to the car and drive next to a couple locations, and then that'll be the day in Salem. Does get a little bit more busy at nighttime down here. So it's only like 5:15, but it gets so dark up here. The House of the Seven Gables down here, it is closed, but we're gonna walk by it. This is how dark it is currently right now. It's so dark out here. Not sure how well you'll be able to see it, but here it is. Maybe we can go past it and get a better view. The House of the Seven Gables. Here you have it. And then somewhere over there, I think that like reddish building, Nathaniel Hawthorne's birthplace. Somewhere over there.
It was moved.
It was moved here, but I think maybe the red one?
I know it was red.
Across the street, here it is. The House of the Seven Gables. So it was the red one, huh? Last thing we're gonna do is walk over here to this memorial. It's at Proctor's Ledge, Gallows Hill, and they believe, it's been confirmed, that based on evidence, this is where the hangings took place, and so they put a memorial here. And here it is. So they've got all the people in this memorial. It says Proctor's Ledge. 19 people. That was our day in Salem. Seems like it's like 10:30 at night. I don't even think it's 6 o'clock yet.
5:43.
5:43, gets really dark here. It's a little different than we thought it would be. Still glad that we got to come and see all this stuff. But it's a place we can now say that we've been to. And I can only imagine during spooky season how crowded it actually gets. But I think we're gonna call it. So with that being said, that does it for today. Thanks for watching.